In this, we are going to understand how to use actions. Previously, in video 9, we have learned about Redux actions and we have implemented action in JS application. Theory and practical parts remains the same, but now we are going to work with React. So we are going to write the code inside bookactions.js. So refer this video 9 to get more understanding on actions. I will be providing you the link in the description. I will be removing this. Inside bookaction.js, we are going to create action. We have seen already action is an object which will be having this type property. Type, and here I am just going to write return, or I will just write here borrow book. Okay, previously we have seen buy book. Basically from library we are going to borrow book. So I am just going to write borrow book. So this is how we created action. But if we want to add some more data inside this, and this action is dispatched multiple times, then for each and every dispatch, I cannot add that information. So for that, we are going to create action creator. Action creator is nothing but it is a function. I will just write here borrow book. Action creator, it is a function. I will be using fat arrow function, and this action creator will be returning action. Return, and it is just going to return this entire object. Okay, this object is nothing but our action. I will paste and I'm just going to remove this. So our action is nothing but our action is an object which will be having type property, and our action creator is a function which will be returning the action. So we have created this, but also we have seen instead of using this one, we can use constant for this. I will do Control B. Inside Redux library folder, I will be creating one file. I will just write here booktypes.js. Okay, because our complete actions will be separated in different files. So I'm just going to create separate file for this. If you are already aware of React concepts, you will be having understanding on export and import. I have to use this constant. So I'm just going to export. I will be creating constant for that. And here I'm just going to write borrow book. Borrow book will be my constant, which will be equal to same thing. I will copy and here I'm just going to paste. Okay, directly I have just exported this one. This borrow book will be my constant, and inside this I am having this value. I will come to bookactions.js. Now inside this I just have to import that. Now to use that type I have to import it. Import. Inside this actions itself you can create that type. For better understanding, I have just created separate file, and whatever constant we have in this project, we can just use inside separate file. Import. I will be writing this curly braces, borrow book from book types. Okay, it is just going to complete by itself. I will put semicolon. Now instead of giving this, instead of giving the value, directly I am just going to give borrow book. This borrow book which I have imported from book types, I'm just going to pass it here. Now I do not have to wrap this inside single quotes or double quotes. Okay, this is all about action, action creator and action type. This is our action which is an object which have type property, and this is our action creator which will be returning object, and this action creator is nothing but it is a function. Then finally we have this constant for action type. Suppose if you are having return book, here only you can directly create that constant and you can just import inside book action and you can use that one. Okay, that's it for actions. Next we are going to work on reducers.